when I came and visited the Narmada Bank villages, one of the advocates was thinking of taking some legal action. There was no atmosphere for legal action. I said, first you have to reach out to the communities, organize them. You can think. That was my immediate reaction. She asked me to, go with her to the valley and then decide. So, interestingly, like when we walked for 2.5 days, I realized there were so many gaps in our own knowledge base. What is the policy and how far the project come, etc., etc. So I started at the end of the day. I decided that I would start working in this area and wind up from the other districts of Gujarat. But I also started digging out the documents. And it was helped by the people in Gujarat because there were senior officials also involved with that organization which I was working. So it was very helpful to get the documents dug out, etc. And it was really awful to know that how the the deliberations and discussions, and agreements with the World Bank, where had progressed and pushed at the cost of the process under the laws of the land. So we raised the basic questions and those came to our mind and started discussing in our organization. And I just declared that I'm going to work in that area. So everyone said, oh, that. And slowly the organization got built up and I left the links with that NGO and started again because I was for thick mass base really in that. And in the hilly Adivasi areas, there's so much scope to take up every issue. So we took up the education, for example, the schools were on paper, and health and all the services, amenities. At the same time, it was also seen that displacement was a major threat. And people were also very worried, but were not knowing what was to happen. So, with so many of that kind of, new fronts also got opened because the World Bank reached, so we started questioning the World Bank, and then the central government had not given clearance of the central government. So myself and some very young activists, then we also went to different cities and built small support groups and the network of support groups. So on one hand, the organizational building, on the other hand, the digging out of information and analyzing the policies, on the third hand, specifically the project which we wanted to target, about that history too, plans for the future, and the impacts and the studies and the analysis of the. So there was colossal of work really, but all that also gave a very good experience of how to analyze, how to assert, where to lie low.
Yeah.